human dignity around the world.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But Ambassador Hunt, this is President Joe Biden of the United States. He's ready to partner with those voices. Ambassador Hunt, why aren't you protecting those voices? You're doing good. I heard you talking about the civil society organizations and their responsibility and all of that. Because when you came to Sierra Leone, you kind of stepped into that mine. Civil societies are dead in Sierra Leone since 2018. They were dead. They were the first to be shot. They shut off civil societies first. The Andrew Lavalley, the IGR that you reported on, Andrew Lavalley has done nothing since Madabia came to power. The killings at McKinney Massacre, he had nothing to say. He'll tell you, oh no, I'm just IGR, Institute for Governance Reform. Institute for Governance Reform, they are mutilating and, massacring and killing, assassinating people, and you're not even getting involved, but you're talking about governance reform? How do you reform governance if you cannot even protect the citizens in that nation? But these guys did not involve Ibrahim Tommy, Andrew Lavalley, all of these people, Carr, because Ibrahim Tommy, I think, is Carr or something like that. Nonsense, they're all dead. I don't even know how they get their funding. Abdul Fatoma of Chadi, all of these people, civil society organizations, dead in Sierra Leone, Ambassador Hunt. So don't give them no credit. Andrew Lavalley writing about what happened with the elections of the Bar Association. No, it's easy to go and write about the Bar Association. But oh no, not a statement, not a word when it comes to actually what happened, the rigging of the elections, the processes involved until the elections was rigged, the registration process, how citizens were disenfranchised. Andrew Lavalley would not talk about that, Ambassador Hunt. Ambassador Hunt, these are the things we're saying. Ambassador Hunt, if I was not wearing this uniform, I would register my own civil society organization in Sierra Leone, and I would show you exactly what it's like when you are a real civil society organization, how the government comes after you to shut you down. But Ambassador Hunt, these are the evidences. I'm playing these videos for you because I want you to understand where we're coming from. This man is not going to rig these elections, and we're going to allow him to rig that elections. We're not going to allow him to rig the elections. Under no circumstances. I want you to listen to this man. He's a very violent person. I want you to know why Sierra Leone's democracy is in the state of shambles as it is right now, Ambassador Hunt. I want you to listen to this. I know say you're a small Creole. Listen to this. This now it is telling supporters and say, we're in calm as a president. They should not be calm. Yes, if he is calm, they should not be calm. Listen to this. Violence. Listen to this.
We want to be polite about politics, but we should never forget that politeness in African politics can be a disadvantage. Yes. So why I keep my calm, I do not expect you to be calm all the time. I am the leader, I should be calm, but you should not be calm all the time. Yes. Are not that forthcoming in an attack sometimes.
So Ambassador Hunt, you see, as the leader, he's calm, but his supporters should not be calm. So why do you think they go around pointing people, oh, this one is a support, and Michael Magba Mansari was arrested in Bo. Why? Because he put out a video saying this stadium was built by President Koroma in Bo. It was arrested and locked up for 8 months. They falsified charges against him, said they found some pain relievers in his bedroom. But the only crime he committed was because he came out and did an audio to say that, a video to say that President Koroma built the stadium at Bo. The supporters took it upon themselves to go and arrest these people. Why? Because the president, their leader, told them that whilst he is calm, it's a free reign. What we have is a banana republic. Everybody free for yourself. Just go and do whatever you want to do. Somebody says anything against President Bio, go after them. President Bio is calm, but you should not be calm. This is the mentality that has been promoted by this man, and which is why our democracy died, Ambassador Hunt. So everything we're saying to you, I don't want you guys to think we're making stuff up. I'm giving you facts. I go for facts. Everything I say is based on the statements of facts. I'm not making things up for you. So I want Sierra Leoneans to understand this. These guys think this whole thing is a joke. It is a joke. This tripartite and all of that, it's a joke to them, Ambassador Hunt. They're not serious. They are not serious. I can guarantee you that. No. So that was why when you made the statement that you made about unreasonable expectations, that was why I had to write a letter to the White House and the State Department and everybody to let them know that you have messed up at that time. And you saw what happened. That was how they all came out. Madabio had the gumption to come out and say there will be no elections. till 2028 because of your statements. Listen to yourself right here, Ambassador Hunt. Listen to yourself.
When you talk to the opposition or you talk to the ruling, they have their different positions on the work of the tripartite committee. For some, there would be a rerun of the election. Is that in any way possible?
So, one, the rerun of the election is something that has come up multiple times from multiple quarters in the media. The scope of work that was laid out for the Electoral Review Committee, both in the Agreement for National Unity and in the Constitution of the Committee by the President, makes no mention of a rerun of the elections. And I think it doesn't do so for a couple of reasons. First, the time frame in which the electoral results could be challenged in court has long expired. The opposition made a decision to pursue other means to resolve their disputes than through a court challenge. Under Sierra Leonean law, as I understand it, a court challenge is the only way that we could look at invalidation of the electoral results. And as I say, under your law, there are specific time frames under which that has to be undertaken, which have expired. So I don't think that that is a realistic scenario to talk about. I think what we need to be looking at, as I've said, is one, legislation, and two, accountability. I don't think talking about invalidation of results or rerun of the elections is helpful because it's not realistic.
Ambassador, please continue to stay with.
That was it right there, Ambassador Hunt. Not realistic. I mean, if you had stopped with, oh, the laws of Sierra Leone says this, that, we can debate that all day as far as what the laws says. That was fine. But for you to come to a conclusive statement to say that, no, it is an unrealistic expectation for us to have a rerun elections, Ambassador Hunt, that was the sellout right there. That was the sellout right there. And we don't take that kindly. Sierra Leoneans don't take that kindly. I saw how you try to walk your statements back in the other interview that you did with AYV. But again, I just want you to know that after your statement, this is why President Bio himself had the gumption. When Kelfala Mara is telling us not to preempt, oh, don't preempt the tripartite, don't preempt the tripartite. Oh, Marabio had the gumption to come out here and tell us there will be no elections until 2028. So listen to him. You paved the way for Marabio to come and talk about this because he's a former president. He's not a president. As far as we know, as Sierra Leoneans, we know that we pick our leaders through the ballot box, doing it the right way. So I can tell you he's not a president. So listen to this, because you made the way, you necessitated the way for him to come out and speak like this. Listen to this.
We who say ultimate now do not elect we. Now people they come with the country from this time I come with the ballot also. Now the ballot someone and get for put me. And the time done. I just the South say the time done. They are coming here. When anybody say come with bullets, you go meet bullets. And this now opportunity also for Mecca speak directly to the whole nation. We don't do election and no election not there until 2028.
Thank you. Ambassador, that's it right there. We're done with elections, no election until 2028. Where is the results of the June 24th, 2023 elections? Ambassador Hunt, if you think Sierra Leoneans are going to sit by and tolerate that foolishness, it is a lie. The same thing that we would not tolerate in the United States of America is the same nonsense we are not going to tolerate in Sierra Leone, Ambassador Hunt. I want you to be right with your conscience on this one. We want to rerun elections, or they should produce the results of the June 24th, 2023 elections. Ambassador Hunt, all the people that came to the Capitol January 6th to stop the electioneering process in the United States of America, the ones that broke through the Capitol, they are paying the price. They are facing the consequences of their actions. I know you said something about accountability in your recent interview on AYV. Ambassador Hunt, we want accountability. That's something that is missing in Sierra Leone. When you look at people like Ali Kaba, who started the rebel war in Sierra Leone, he's still there in Sierra Leone free. This is why people like us hold President Nkrumah accountable of the APC as a political party. Because you should have done the right thing. It's not about, oh, peace, because we want to maintain peace, that therefore people should get away with crimes that they've committed. No, Rwanda is moving today because they're paying the price. The ones that led the genocide are paying the price for what they did. Yes, we want peace, but people that committed those crimes should pay for it. And that was what happened. President Nkrumah allowed people like Ali Kaba to stay and haggle around. Even Marabio should not be in our politics today. It was banned from participating in Sierra Leone's politics. But because we don't listen to the laws, we don't listen to these agreements that are signed, just like the tripartite would not be respected. Whatever legislation will come out of the tripartite would not be respected by these guys. Therefore, we know that by now. So that is why we're telling you that what we want is the results of the June 24th elections or a rerun election. Simple. But we're not going to tolerate or sit back and watch. No way. It's not going to happen in Sierra Leone. Liberia, they've moved on. Senegal, they've moved on. Had free and fair elections. Everybody knows. The world is quiet around them. But Sierra Leone, up till this day, we don't have the results of our elections. And you came out and tell us that it is an unrealistic expectation. Unrealistic expectation for us to ask for the results of the June 24th elections, Ambassador Hunt? No way. No way. We're waiting after the tripartite again for the recommendations, and the recommendations should be sacrosanct. Kenfala, your recommendation you make, it will be straightforward. It is, you make a clear your recommendation, say, we're not getting the result, therefore we are asking for rerun elections within the next 90 days. Your recommendation for me very clear, Kalfalamara, and APC people will not listen to this attentively. When I go ask Kalfalamara, that is what should be in that report. We did not get the full results of the June 24th elections. Therefore, we are asking for rerun elections and swiftly and quickly within the next 90 days. September 30, not for CAM, we don't get the rerun of the elections. If we don't get the result of the June 24th elections, we prove say na Samura Kamara win or na Marabio win. We have to have a winner from that result, from that election. And kudos to Honorable Kemosise for standing out and talking about the fact that he knows for a fact that Samura Kamara won that elections. Thank you, Honorable Kemosise. You stood out. You've shown us what true democracy looks like when people that are fighting to protect democracy, in line with President Joe Biden's comments, Honorable Kemosise, in line with President Joe Biden, I hope you're using your office to rise to the White House. Let them know that you're there. They are listening to you. Because again, you're in line with making sure that we protect democracy. And President Joe Biden says he's going to stand with those voices. That all we're asking for is to protect democracy. Simple dignity. Democracy should be protected at all costs. So thank you, Honorable Kemosise, for standing up. But Ambassador Hunt, I want you to know that you necessitated and gave rise to Marabio to come out here and tell us there will be no elections in 2020 till 2028. You gave rise to that. And we don't appreciate that. People like myself don't appreciate that. So I just want to make this clear. I had to play these audios again for you. Like I said, I want you to understand that these guys take you for a joke. They think you guys are just they're not serious actors. They're not serious players at all. Under no circumstances, they are not serious. But I want you to know, Ambassador Hunt, I'm going to play the sound from General Milley, sorry. I want you to listen to this. This is what he said about the Constitution. We don't take an oath to a man or nothing. No, Marabio, we don't take an oath to Marabio. No, we take an oath to the Constitution. And that's what we are protecting. Watch this.
Come here. We can see the relics and hear the stories through the eyes and the voices of the individual soldiers who endured so much for the cause of freedom. And
by the way, Salon people, this was the former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. We mean Seleko get Lavahuna Sierra Leone in charge of the military. Now in the capacity where this man be there. But today it's General C.Q. Brown, who is the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. But this is General Milley, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. They tell where Donald Trump there as president, where Donald Trump won for bastardized democracy. This speech where they give so. Now they talk like I say, it challenge Donald Trump. So I want Ambassador Hunt to listen to this. And I want Sierra Leoneans to listen to this. This is General Milley, the former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, who is in charge of the all-military system, reports to the Secretary of Defense and the President. Now the man this, General Milley, we'll listen to her.
come here. We can see the relics and hear the stories through the eyes and the voices of the individual soldiers who endured so much for the cause of freedom and their unrelenting devotion to the Constitution of the United States, the moral North Star for all of us in uniform. It is that document that gives purpose to our service. It is that document that gives purpose to this museum. And we in uniform are willing to die to pass it on to the next generation. In it are the ideas and the values that make up this experiment called the United States of America. And the motto of the United States Army for over 200 years, since 14 June 1775, the motto has been, "This we will defend." And the "this" refers to the Constitution and to protect the liberty of the American people. You see, we are unique among armies. We are unique among militaries. We do not take an oath to a king or a queen, a tyrant or a dictator. We do not take an oath to an individual. No, we do not take an oath to a country, a tribe, or a religion. We take an oath to the Constitution. And every soldier that is represented in this museum, every sailor, airman, Marine, Coast Guardsman, each of us will protect and defend that document regardless of personal price.
Thank you. Thank you. This is General Milley, the chairman, former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, making it very clear that he's going to protect democracy for Americans. It is the Constitution that matters. And Ambassador Hunt, I am standing by the Constitution of Sierra Leone. These guys have violated every aspect of the Constitution of that country. So Ambassador Hunt, we want our results for the June 24th, 2023 elections. Or if the tripartite committee cannot give us the result, we want a rerun elections. Section 5, subsection 2. I want you to read that all the way through. It said, through this Constitution, the government derives its legitimacy, its authority, and its power from the people. Ambassador Hunt, the people of Sierra Leone. Yes, I know you see them. They look haphazard. They've been used and abused. They seem like they're not intelligent people. No, they are very bright and intelligent people. The system has dealt them a rough hand. Our politicians have destroyed their lives over the years. They've deprived them of basic, simple dignity. Give them the basics of life that they need to survive every day. That is why don't take them for granted. They are smart and intelligent people. Salon people, very intelligent. This time, we're not going to tolerate Marabio. Like he said, he rigged the 1996 elections. And we're not going to let him rig this 2023 elections. It is not from my words. It is in his own words. He said it. He said he stole the elections in 1996. He wore a different type of green. I'm going to play that one more time, and I'll leave this audio right here. And I want you to know why we're not going to let this man rig the June 24th, 2023 elections. It was calculated. Because he did it in 1996, so he feels say, I'm back inside 2023. Listen to his words one more time, and I'm going to end this audio for everybody.
Yes. When it was all dark and doom, I know where I stood until this party came back to power in 1996. I have never explained how they came to power, and we not do so tonight.
That's true.
But I know that they didn't just win. We didn't just win. I wasn't a part at the time of the party. I wore green, but a different green.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to leave this message here, Ambassador Hunt. I hope my message is clear. We are going to stand to defend democracy in Sierra Leone. We will not let it go. We will not let it die. There are people that are willing and ready to sacrifice all they have to protect democracy in Sierra Leone, and we will defend and protect democracy in Sierra Leone. We are waiting for the tripartite committee's recommendation. We are going to wait. We are waiting. Nobody's going to play games with us this time.